Okay, today I'm going to be showing you this SIWIEY 5-in-1 head trimmer. So I have used SIWIEY in the past. The one that I've been using is their three-headed kind of head razor, and I really enjoyed it. I've been using it for a couple months now, I believe, and it's what I've been using to keep my head close shaved. It's nice because it's quick and easy without having to use shaving cream, without using a razor. You don't get as much razor burn. So when I saw that they have this one that has 7 razors, it's kind of a bowl shape that fits the head better, I was super excited to try it. And I actually did it earlier, and I was really blown away. I was kind of blown away by the previous one at how well it worked, but having this one that's like kind of a little bit more designed for the head, it's kind of extra razors, they're kind of smaller to kind of give a better, closer shave. I really enjoy this one. So it is a nice little handheld one. Again, it has 7 razors that are in this kind of bowl shape, and these do have quite a bit of movement. So when you're kind of going down, especially on the back of your skull down to where your neck is, it's a very kind of odd shape. A lot of razors have trouble kind of getting that area. How much flexibility there is in this, it gets it really nice and clean. You don't have to go over it over and over again. This is very much kind of a couple passes, maybe circular motions up and down, and it gets it really super close. With their three-headed razor, I kind of have to go over this area over and over again because it's more designed for the face rather than the top of the head. It did work, but this one really works. This one really blew me away. It's really nice because it has interchangeable heads. So it's just like a twist lock, and then you have a bunch of different varieties of tops here. So we have a nice like cleaning brush that comes on this little base. So there is a kind of hair bristle, and then there's a rubber bristle brush that kind of interchanges on here that clicks in. It's really nice. This has kind of like a Y-shaped design that shows you how to lock it in. Once you push it down, and then now it's ready to use. So it's really easy as kind of like plug and play. I've been using the silicone brush. It's a little softer, a little more gentle. So it kind of isn't as harsh on my skin. I have a little bit of sensitive skin, so the kind of hair bristles are a little bit too much for me. But if you need that extra strength, that little extra kind of digging down to exfoliate, they do have one for that. They do have a regular buzzer. So this one is kind of designed more for the head. So at first I was kind of skeptical of how it would work with this kind of handle, but it's still pretty natural to kind of shave up on the neck hairs. I feel like it's actually a little bit easier to control because it's more of like just the rotation of the wrist rather than having this big long handle you kind of have to get your whole arm into. This you can actually just kind of twist your wrist as you move, and it works really nicely. It does come with 3 little guide guards, so if you do want to kind of have a specific length, they do come with 3 of those, which is nice. I do have their hand buzzer that's kind of more focused on that rather than a clean shave, and that's what I kind of use to shape up my beard. But it is nice to kind of have this option, so now it's all in one. I don't have to have as much kind of clutter in the bathroom. This is the silicone head. The bristles are pretty short, but it's a nice way to kind of clean up the area after you're done shaving. You can also use it on your face if you do have dry skin on your face. This is a great way to kind of get that loose skin off and kind of rejuvenate yourself. It does also come with a nose trimmer, ear trimmer. Again, this kind of goes into the interchangeable base. I don't normally use that. I like to use these and just kind of go in. I don't like to go all the way in, get it deep, but if you do like to use that kind of product, they do have a head for that, so it's a nice little bonus. It does come with kind of the standard brush cleaner. You have the flat wide, and then you have the circular. They're pretty stiff bristles. They get in pretty nicely and clean. It also comes with a fairly long charging cable. I have one of their other cables I feel is a lot shorter, so this is nice to have something a little bit longer. Plug it into the wall. If you have, just a USB dongle, plug it into a computer. Charges up pretty quickly. I think it's only like an hour or two until it's fully charged. And the battery lasts very long. I've been using, again, their other ones. and I think I've charged them like once or twice in the like 2 or 3 months I've been using them. So the battery does last really long. Like any razor, once it starts to get low battery, the motor doesn't move as much, but it still cuts super nicely. But if you do like to keep it fully charged, it doesn't take that long. It's very short bursts to fully charge this. It does have charger just kind of on the bottom, and all the chargers match. So no matter what model you're using, you can use the same cord interchangeably. So again, I think this one I'm going to probably use mostly for the head shaving because of the three I have, this one definitely works the best with that 7 head blades. Um, it is super easy to change in and out, which I really like. So if you are going to use it for a couple different purposes, you don't really have to kind of like, you know, keep different products on hand, especially if you're traveling with this nice compact handle variety and the different heads. You can just pack this one and take it with you. If you're interested, I'm going to leave a link down below to this specific one. This is one of their more expensive models, but it's definitely worth it. This is definitely going to be my #1 used one. But if you're interested in the brand, they're definitely a affordable brand with high quality products. So if this one's maybe a little too much for you, want something a little simpler, or even just their buzzer, I do recommend you getting this brand. Super affordable and they work really well. So the SIWIEY 5-in-1 7 head buzzer.